Hi, how are you? Thank you for watching again. This is my second video. On this video, we're going to talk about the coils, what to get and what not to get in terms of coils. So what you actually need to do is get some coils like this. So the ones I will actually recommend you to get are the ones that right here, like these ones over here, like the ones I usually am using for this machine. You gotta make sure that the core of your coils is not too tall on the top, on the upper part. Because what's gonna happen is that you're not gonna get enough good flow of magnetic current flowing through both of them. So, so the best thing for you to do or to get is something like this. I got these mini ones because I'm building another machine. So what you need to do or make sure you get is one that has the bottom part of the core is a little bit taller than the upper part, and that way you have enough space for the wiring, so it doesn't get crushed. Also, well, when you build something like this, depends on what type of what you want your machine to run like. If you want it to run it like a shader, a liner, or a packer, that's gonna be determined by what type of coils you use. The capacitor comes in different sizes. Comes in 10s, 22s, 33s, 35s, 47s. It's up to you what you want to use it for. But I just want to let you know that when it comes to capacitors, the capacitor that you choose, that's going to determine how fast your machine is going to run. The smaller the capacitor, the faster your machine is going to run. And the bigger the capacitor, your machine is going to run a little bit slower. And as you can, when you get your when you buy the pre-made or coils, make sure you open up your coils and see what type of capacitor they're giving you, so you know the number of it. Some of them they're good enough that they will tell you before you buy them what size they're giving you. When it comes to the voltage you don't have to worry about that part, because the voltage, most of the capacitors are like 30 and up, which you're not gonna use in the tattoo machine. The most you're gonna use in the tattoo machine is probably around 12. That's even way too high. So all your machines, they might be running around between 6 and 7 volt. So you don't really have to worry about the voltage. And other than that, like I said, there's not just the coils, the capacitors, and some other things are going to determine how fast or how slow your machine runs, but everything is actually a harmony of different things that will be determined by what size of your front spring is going to be, your back spring, and some other factors that are going to be they are going to determine how fast your machine is going to run. Also, when you work with or you make brass frame, you have to put a jaw. By doing that, it has to be steel, because that way, if you just place it plain like that without a steel jaw, what's gonna happen? Your machine is gonna run, but it's just not gonna. The magnetism is not gonna run fluently, and the way it's supposed to be running. So you have to put one of these in between, so you will have like a good flow of magnetism. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. I'm not an expert, but I'll be able to ask if you have any questions about your different coils that are out there. And thank you for watching again. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about the springs a little bit, what I know so far. And thank you again. Bye bye.